Russell Wilson's journey from being an expensive disappointment in Denver to becoming a driving force for the Pittsburgh Steelers is one of the most compelling narratives of the 2024 NFL season. Once written off as a quarterback on the decline, Wilson has rejuvenated his career and turned the Steelers into a legitimate Super Bowl contender. Wilson's tenure with the Broncos was marred by inconsistency and underperformance. In 2 seasons with Denver, he posted an 11-19 record, failing to live up to the blockbuster trade and lucrative contract that brought him there. After his struggles continued, Denver made the bold decision to release him in the offseason. This move came at an unprecedented cost. An $85 million dead cap hit split over 2 seasons, the largest cap penalty in NFL history. In 2024 alone, the Broncos are paying $39 million to part ways with the veteran quarterback. Despite this financial blow, the Broncos believed moving on from Wilson was necessary to reset their franchise. The quarterback's career appeared to be on life support, with few expecting him to become a meaningful contributor elsewhere. Enter the Pittsburgh Steelers, who signed Wilson to a bargain basement, 1-year contract worth $1.21 million. This move came amid skepticism, as Pittsburgh already had Justin Fields, a young, former first-round draft pick, leading the team. Fields started the first 6 games of the season, guiding the Steelers to a respectable 4-2 record. However, his performance left much to be desired, with the offense averaging 20.7 points per game and Fields throwing for just 184.3 yards per contest. Despite the team's winning record, head coach Mike Tomlin made the controversial decision to start Wilson in Week 7 against the New York Jets. Analysts were baffled by the switch, with ESPN's Mina Kimes, Ryan Clark, and Marcus Spears all expressing confusion. Many questioned whether Wilson, coming off the worst stretch of his career and nursing a calf injury, was a better option than Fields, who was still developing. Since taking over as the starter, Wilson has silenced the doubters in dramatic fashion. The Steelers have gone 5-1 in his 6 starts, with the offense transforming into one of the league's most dynamic units. Under Wilson's leadership, Pittsburgh's scoring output has surged to 28.7 points per game. Wilson has been instrumental in this turnaround, throwing for 271 yards per game, a career high and the second-best mark in the NFL this season. His efficiency metrics are equally impressive, with a career-best yards per attempt average and his lowest sack rate in 3 years. Wilson showcased his revitalized form in Week 13, when he threw for 414 yards and led the Steelers to a 44-point explosion in a win over the Cincinnati Bengals. His ability to push the ball downfield has brought a new dimension to Pittsburgh's offense, one that was missing during Fields' tenure earlier in the season. While Wilson's mobility isn't what it once was during his Seattle Seahawks prime, where he made 9 Pro Bowls and led the team to 2 Super Bowl appearances, he has adapted his game to focus on precision passing and efficient decision-making. Despite the success, Wilson and the Steelers face a daunting stretch of games to close out the regular season. The 9-3 Steelers are set to take on the 10-2 Philadelphia Eagles, division rival Baltimore Ravens, and AFC-leading Kansas City Chiefs over the next 3 weeks. Each matchup presents significant challenges and playoff implications, particularly in terms of seeding. Wilson's only loss as the Steelers starter came in a snow-filled game against the Cleveland Browns, highlighting that there is still room for improvement. However, his recent performances suggest he is capable of rising to the occasion against elite competition. For now, Wilson's unexpected resurgence has been one of the NFL's biggest surprises. Pittsburgh's gamble on the veteran quarterback appears to have paid off, as he has elevated the team to legitimate contender status. While Denver continues to pay a hefty price for their decision to move on, Wilson has found redemption in Pittsburgh, proving that his career is far from over. If he continues to perform at this level, the Steelers could find themselves making a deep postseason run, and Wilson could write one of the most remarkable comeback stories in recent memory.